Couldn't wait for you to
I know I can. I'll do my best. You got my word. Likewise, Choom. Heard you went no-ganic, full Borg, so I gotta ask, any brain left in that chrome dome of yours?
Hello everybody, my name is Mama Sadrin. I'm from DNS and today I'll be talking about a series called Cyberpunk Edgerunner, a series made by animated by Studio Trigger, an adaptation of video game made by CD Projekt. The series only have one season with 12 episodes, following David Martinez, a young adult trying to make his way in his life in a series called Night City, filled with crime, gang violence, mega corporation, and a lot of medical expenses. Now, the series, now don't be fooled by the series. Just because it looks cartoon, it's anime, like boo hoo, it's anime, don't watch it, it's probably just child show. No. Because why? Because first of all, this series is 18 plus. Is debatable is 18 plus or not, but again, if you watch it, you know what I mean. And as well, and this is also tearjerking, because let me tell you, I never watched this first time. I watched the reaction of it, but even I felt sad watching it, and by the end of the series, it felt that. Now, before I show you guys the sadness part, as well as explaining why this series is good, let me give you a bit of summary as to what this series is all about.
Off your hands. Not here to sell. I want this fused here. High time I chrome the fuck up.
The series starts with David Martinez trying to keep up with technology. When it failed and backfired the academy, his mother had to pay the price and take him back home. On the way, he got an accident and his mother about to get medical, but her mother doesn't have any insurance. Anyway, after that event, David had to bring his mother back, go to the back alley, and then it worked. The surgeon was worked, but it failed after tomorrow because due to the overwork. Because of that, David has pressure from his death of his mother, the constant payment need to be paid, the mega corporation that he give to nickel about his situation, causing him to snap and decided to become a life criminal. And also, he have an attack in his back. The one it looked like this, by the way. Anyway, after that, there's a montage. David found Lucy, his lover essentially. Sorry, as well as another crew, Rebecca, Dawn, and this guy as well, and it's very cool. And montage over and over, montage in the montage criminal, fighting as well. That until the second snap happened, and his best buddy and his person he look up the most, this guy, forgot his name, died in front of him. That twist changed him once more to becoming, instead of becoming light-hearted, I will become like a best friend with him, now become like a leader. Really, leader who have to push himself hard just to protect his body. And because of that, he augmented his body to the point that he become crazy, or in the in-world universe lore called cyberpsychosis, which he become crazy essentially. And because of that, he become crazy, he become gun maniac, until the final moment where he had to fight the biggest menace in society. You know, this man is a menace. This guy at a smasher. They fight. David lose, leaving Lucy survive all alone. And that is just pretty much the abridged summary version. Because if I speak along, it will take a while, and it probably doesn't make any more fun whatsoever, and editing will suck. But anyway, that's essentially the series, the abridged version. Now, again, don't take my summary as good as you think, because again, this is actually really good. For 12 episodes, they managed to make an impact on the series really good. From the action pack to the emotion to the dialogue to some of the scene that really captured the emotion and the world building of the story. And to start off with, let's talk about the animation.
I am. Yeah.
What's up, Chum? You need something?
The animation was made by Studio Trigger, the one behind My Witch Academia and Kill la Kill. And the animation was pretty cool, very colorful, very fluid. It was very choppy, but it worked. And the character design for David Martinez, as well as the entire cast, are actually really cool. You have David, who looked like this, started like this, and then end by this. Oh, no, sorry, that's the wrong one. This one. You also have Lucy, really cool. Lucy is that strong type, kind of like cold as ice, but warmer as you get to know him. You have this guy again, I forgot his name, sorry. And Rebecca, best girl, 10 out of 10. Rebecca, essentially. And the animation was actually really good, especially when David used his spine tag. Because instead of making it generic of making move faster, it makes slow-mo for a moment for us, and then it show us the real-time event like a space, essentially. Boom, boom. Like that. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, the cinematography of this series also good. There's so many moments in this series that actually is wallpaper worthy, essentially. Make it really good and nice. And the cut, and while the animation people might say is choppy, it actually worked really well. There's nothing wrong with it. I think in fact in anything it actually make it better. And again, animation will not be good as the sound design.
Ah, shit. No way back. Start her up.
What?
Punch it, kid.
I don't know how to drive.
Time to learn.
Sound design from the voice acting and the sound environment as well as the soundtrack are really good. Usually when I watch anime, I prefer to watch sub or dub because 90% are usually really bad or dub. But in Edgerunner, those 10% is actually really good. In fact, the dub version of it make the series and the world behind that series actually really good because again, Night City, the fictional name of the city, are based on the America. So all the characters have this different accent from different background culture. Like I believe David was Spanish. I think so. Correct me. I think. And it was really cool. And the voice acting, my goodness. Like the voice acting really good, especially with Rebecca essentially. Like her being this bratty like kid. She's not kid, but he's like a bratty one, which make it really cool. And Lucy also really cool. David make it sound really. The sound also really like kind of like a dog trying to protect his school. The sound design for the gun, the car are also really good. The soundtrack really elevate the scene sometimes from the car scene to the car scene fight to the gunfight to essentially any moment in the series. And also the music in this series are really good. Hey there.
Turn away, another way to be where you go. It's so good, it's so cold. It's nice. So what do you wanna play? What's your point of view? There's a party scared. Do you wanna get?
The music are actually really good. From the Who's Ready for Tomorrow in the first episode to the I Really Want to Stay at Your Home. I think it's the title of the song. And that song, I Really Want to Stay at Your Home, are actually really good because for those who don't know, when music is real, when music combined with a really impactful scene, those music can change genre as a whole. For example, you could have a really happy song, but when the scene is sad, every time you hear it, it will be sad. The only time, in fact, the song I really want to say, or I really want to stay, I actually end up traumatizing many people. In fact, every time they hear that song, they're going to replay that same scene over and over again. The only time where that happened to me is when I heard the song Only You from Far Cry 5, where the scene about brainwash and cult like that end up making me go to blind. It's really good. And so when the scene combined with the right music can really elevate as well and make it memorable as such. And which is why the music department are really good. Which segment into another one is called
Shaky hands, dizziness, nausea, usual suspects.
A little while ago.
Shoulda hollered the sec they appeared.
So remember, if you guys know Cyberpunk 2027, it's a really great game, really awesome track and really awesome graphic as well as gameplay wise. But did you know that when the first time it's released, it was really bad. I think it due to the very rush, despite being a long time developed in game, as well as amount of money they spent, it ended up really bad. In fact, the game was really buggy from the bad graphic to the low res, as well as just really bad as a whole. The story is good, it's just gameplay and the look of it is bad. But because of the anime, it reunites that fandom of the series as a whole. In fact, one particular thing is that when Adam Smasher killed our main character as well as other crew, many players jump back into the game and try to kill Adam Smasher again. In fact, they make a post about it, saying that this amount of players actually kill Adam Smasher, which is funny, right? And there's also one of those instances where game company get a second chance and try to rebuild again. The only time this happened is when No Man's Sky was happened. If you know what happened to No Man's Sky, you know what I'm talking about. But again, as a whole, really good. And I think they were about to make another Cyberpunk game in the near future. I don't know how. I mean, we still get GTA 6, so I don't know. Maybe 2077 will come out. Which lead us into the final part of this video.
Lucy.
Oh, David. You installed it. Of course you did. Knew you would. And I knew you would die if you did.
In conclusion, Cyberpunk Edgerunner is a really good series. Despite having 12 episodes, it's able to pack more punch than any other show and ever. And I would like to recommend to you guys to go ahead and watch it. Despite the age rating of it is 18 plus, don't be fooled by that. Because again, those 18 plus is not really that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad. But again, it's up to you guys to watch. And the thing that we can learn from this series, let's play this stuff. For example, your life can turn anywhere, essentially. Like you could be a good person your entire life, but in just one bad day can just really screw up your life. You know, it's like a Joker. It will take one day to turn a bad day, something like that. Another thing as well is that sometimes in life things just happen. Or I would like to call for this ending of the series called "It Is What It Is." A term on my thinking, what is that term? Well, it's a term on the internet that essentially when a person experiences something really bad or really traumatic, they can only just sit back and say, well, it is what it is. It happened. Just go for it. Because again, things happen. No matter how good you do, no matter how great you are in life, no matter how kind you are, bad thing will happen because it just happened, just like in this series. David Martinez, he just cheap out on his technology in the first episode, but because of one bad day, he ended up becoming a criminal and end up dying. But that ending also kind of a bittersweet ending because for David, that is life. That's why he chose that. That's why he purposely chose that life because that's the only life that he know. And him, in his final moment, saving Lucy is the only thing that he wanted. For us, the sad ending, but to him, it's the happiest ending ever because he managed to protect the one and only he had. And for us to sit back and just feel sad as a song of I want to stay in your house blaring in your ear. Because again, in the Night series, there's one person have a really good wording on it. It says, Night City, happy ending for folks like us. Sorry, but wrong city, wrong people. Symbolizing that in this city, the only happy ending you got is the one that you live for. And that is all for my review. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'm able to make a better one this one.